an absence of the run in 2020 due to the pandemic, which caused I think an absence of a lot of events that we would have loved to engage and participated in, we were fortunate at Human Services to receive or to get some outreach from the Boys and Girls Club and the South Wood County YMCA. And so we collectively decided to go on a little venture together and partner and relaunch the race this year. So we're pretty excited to be able to bring this back to Wood County. And so really the race is something that we're looking at to draw attention to child abuse prevention efforts, along with providing community youth and family services. So that's certainly a cause and a mission of the race. And so just a little bit about Wood County Human Services. So we have a Child Protective Services team that is housed within Human Services in Wood County. And we respond, or we're charged by statute with responding to concerns of child abuse, neglect, sexual abuse, and emotional damage. And so to provide some detail and what really encourages us within Human Services to want to participate in such an event are things like this. In 2020, we received over 1,500 reports of suspected abuse and neglect. While not all of those reports would necessarily lead to our involvement, about a third of those reports did actually lead to us within Human Services taking some sort of action and putting some sort of services in place. So the idea that we can come together as a community and partner with the Boys and Girls Club, partner with the South Wood County YMCA and us as Human Services, and really draw attention to these concerns that are really community-wide is pretty great for us to be able to do, and to be able to do it in a healthy way is certainly something that we are interested and excited about moving forward.
The Run the Rapids has a special significance to me because it ignited a passion for running that I had kind of forgotten about. I had never really run competitively other than an occasional fun run here and there, and I hadn't done that for many years. In 2007, our Rotary Club decided to be one of the sponsors for the Run the Rapids event, which, as you heard earlier, was for a very, very important cause. And so as the president of the foundation, I felt it was important that I show up and support the event. And I showed up in my khakis and my Merrill walking shoes, and it was just a beautiful sunny day, and set out on the course, and I was like, man, I almost feel like running. And I did the entire 5K and enjoyed it, and I thought, boy, why have I left running behind? Why haven't I made it important? And so I continued to do that. 2 years later, I ran my first half marathon, and then a year after that, I ran my first Boston Marathon. So this event always is something that I love to come back to because it, as I said, it reignited something that is a passion to me.
We'd like to recognize and thank our sponsors. Without these sponsors, we couldn't make this race happen. Some of our sponsors include Ann and Greg Santaga, Aspirus, Bank Account Corporation, Coldwell Banker, Weiland, Luke Attorney and Law, Wisconsin River Orthopedics. You'll see these sponsors on our t-shirts at the race. And if you would like to sponsor in the future, there's still plenty of time. You can contact Matt. So thank you, sponsors.
I feel that one of the great things about this event is the actual race course. This is an event for walkers and runners, and the course highlights our greatest natural resource, and that's the Wisconsin River. It runs right along that river. It's an out and back course, and the starting and finish line takes place on First Avenue in front of the Moravian Church, and the first 2/10 of the race is on First Avenue, and then it veers off into Ottawagan Trail. It goes all the way to the Firefighters Memorial. The turnaround is there, and the walkers and runners proceed back to the finish line. Great course. I think if you're a walker, you can really observe this beauty of the river and the pine trees that align that river. And if you're a really competitive racer or runner, this course is very capable of having to run a fast time. It's a pretty fast and flat course. So we're really proud of this course. We've used it now for 15 years. It's a classic, and I think probably one of the greatest 5K courses in the state, and I mean that sincerely. One thing that we're especially proud of at this time is we're in the midst of a pandemic, and we are using Franklin timing to use. They're the timer of our race. Jake Franklin, a great guy, big help for us in this event, and we're actually using actual true chip timing. So your time takes place when you go across the starting line and when you cross it coming back when you finish. So this will allow us potentially to space the participants out, which will create that safe race. And throughout the morning we'll be courteous of some social distancing during this time, and we feel really good about Jake being our timer and providing a really safe race for our participants.
The race is going to be held Saturday, June 12th. Pre-registration packet pickup will take place at the Centralia Center in Wisconsin Rapids from 7:30 till 8:30 a.m. The free Kids Dash will begin at 8:30, and the 5K run walk will follow that starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. If you want to register prior to race day, go to itsyourrace.com, keywords Run the Rapids. We will also have same-day registration for those who decide to come in at the last minute and register. $25 per person, ages 11 and up, pre-registration, and it will go up to $30 per person for same day.
You can find more information about this race on our Facebook page and on our website, runtherapids.com. We look forward to seeing everyone at this great community event on Saturday, June 12th. Thank you very much.